eco or sustainability video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do an eco or sustainability video. It'll sort of be like a vlog style where you'll follow me around of a day where I try to show you guys how I've incorporated being more sustainable and being more eco-friendly in my daily routine, including my skincare, grocery shopping, getting boba, and so I hope you guys find this video helpful and inspiring for how you can make little changes in your life to be more sustainable and to really try to reduce the amount of waste that you produce and that you have in your life. So let's head to the morning routine. Good morning everyone, I just got out of the shower and I wanted to show you how I was able to reduce waste and be more eco-friendly during my skincare routine. So twice a day during the morning and the evening I would use cotton pads, and these cotton pads would be used during the toner step of my skincare because I would put the toner on the cotton pad and then rub it on my face. And I realized that I was wasting 2 of these a day and they're just going to the trash. So I looked up how to have reusable cotton rounds. It seemed like a lot of work at first because you have to buy enough to last you before you do laundry and you have to wash them each time, and I like to hang dry mine. So it's like a cotton round farm whenever I hang them up whenever they dry. But it's a great way to save the environment because you're not wasting anything and you're just reusing the same pads over and over again, and in the wash they get cleaned because really all you're doing is putting product on it and then maybe some dead skin cells when you're sloughing off the stuff from your toner. So here's an example of one that I use. I just got it from Amazon. I'll link 2 of the ones that I bought before. They're both good. I will admit that it does seem to absorb some of the product more than a regular cotton round would, but again, that's just a small price to pay to not have to spend, to not have to waste. And so usually I just put some of the product onto my cotton round and then put it over my face. So let me show you how I do that. So the toner that I use is this Beauty Water from Sun & Park, and I'm just gonna put some on my cotton round. It works just the same as any other cotton round. And I haven't had any issues with breakouts or anything unsanitary at all. And that's it. So now I'll probably just rinse it off a little bit and then keep it in a bag to be ready for when I do my laundry next. So first we're going to go to Target and we're going to gather all of the plastic bags and bubble wrap and things that you can't really recycle in a normal home recycling bin. So Target actually has these separate recycling receptacles, I guess. So we're going to go see, and hopefully it works out that we can return everything. Alright, they have the section here right next to the restrooms. Alright, so we're at H&M, our first stop, to drop off some clothes, because if you donate clothes, it doesn't have to be usable. It's basically they're going to reuse it for recycled clothing, and then they'll give you a 10% off coupon for your next visit. So not only are you recycling and so that they can reuse clothes instead of throwing them away in the landfill, you get a discount to use at H&M. So let's go put away the clothes. Never mind, it's 15% off, which is even a better deal. So now we're gonna head over to Goodwill. Alright, so for lunch we're here at Mixed and we got our own salads, but I would say one tip is if you're eating to eat, save for here and eat at the restaurant instead of doing to go, because then you use some maybe not recyclable containers. Plus you can use reusable forks, cups, bowls and everything, which saves on waste. So definitely try to eat in if you can. Alright, we are at Whole Foods, so I can show you guys. After we go grocery shopping, we always bring our own reusable bags. So I have 2 bags here that I brought with me. They're always in my trunk. That way we can use them instead of using paper bags, which aren't horrible, or plastic bags, which are pretty much banned anyway. But here, the point again is to reuse and not have to produce waste, even if it's recyclable. You want to try to just reduce waste altogether. So by bringing your own bags, you're saving the environment, and you get 5 cents off per bag here at Whole Foods. So you get a little bit of a discount. There's our reusable bags. And you see the 10 cents for the 2 bags we got. Alright, here at Boba, guys, because I wanted to show you guys that whenever we get boba once a week, I always bring my own cup, because that way I'm not wasting a cup, even if it's compostable or even if it's recyclable. Like I said, it's better to reuse than to create more waste. So if you bring your own cup, usually they give you a discount, like 10% off, or if not, usually they fill it all the way to the top. So I have a 24-ounce tumbler. Even though it's only 16 ounces here, they'll probably give me a little more. Boba Guys is not as generous as other places, but there's other places I go to where it's probably 16 ounces and I get like a 24-ounce cup. So it's great. You get more and you are reusing. So let's go to Boba Guys. So for this one, can I do the black sugar hojicha with boba?
What? For the 24 ounce all the way up?
No, 16. 16? And then this one, I'll do the lavender black with boba. 50% sweetness, no milk. So I hope you guys enjoyed that look into a few things I've done in my life to become a little bit more sustainable and eco-friendly. I think the theme of this video is really to not only recycle and try to be more cognizant of where you're putting your trash, but to really reduce the amount of trash that you're actually generating. If you realize a lot of these things are trying to reuse things and to reduce your amount of single-use items. There are a few things that I didn't show in the video that I also wanted to give a mention for. The first is my Hydroflask. Obviously, plastic water bottles is a huge amount of waste, and using your own reusable water bottle is similar to when I'm using my boba cup, where I just refill my water every day and I drink from this. That way I'm not wasting water bottles, and I'm just using my Brita filter or whatever water filtering system that you have. And this is a great way to incorporate reducing water bottles in your life. Another thing to note is that not everything you think is recyclable. Make sure you check the waste management company websites that are in your area, because a lot of the things that I thought were recyclable actually weren't. For example, black plastic is actually not recyclable. Those takeout containers that are black, you can't recycle them because of the way that the machines work and how they scan items. The black, they're not able to detect it, and so it's not recyclable. Also, takeout containers, those clamshell containers, a lot of those are not recyclable as well. Mostly, generally I think of it as like thin plastics and plastic bags. So make sure you know what is recyclable and what is not, because if you put something in the recycling bin that's not recyclable, it could contaminate other items or it could cause problems for other things that are recyclable. Another thing is that things that you are recycling, you should try to rinse them and clean them as much as possible before you put them in the recycling bin, because if it's contaminated with food, it could contaminate other products which make them non-recyclable. So just be really cognizant of what you're recycling. A lot of people have aspirational recycling, so they want to feel like they're doing good for the environment and that they're making a difference, but they're actually making things worse. So make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. Next, I just wanted to show how I would recycle my Brita water filter. I mentioned that I use a Brita water filter, and so this is a program that you can actually sign up through Brita.com. You just sign up and you give them your information, and then they give you a prepaid label to ship your Brita filter to be recycled. This is something that I didn't know existed, and so I think it does a lot of good for you to research what can be recycled. Things in your everyday household like toothbrushes, toothpaste, batteries, light bulbs. There's a lot of things that you just throw away in the trash that could actually be recycled in certain ways. There's also a lot of skincare out there that have recycling programs. I know Innisfree has one, so if you're using up their bottles, you can just put them in the recycling program and even get points. So just do your research. Also, don't be so hard on yourself if you're just getting used to being eco-friendly or trying to make the most of reducing your waste, because it's a lifestyle change. It's difficult. It's definitely not easy. I would say when I was living in New York, a lot of the things that I would be doing are a little difficult because you can't really carry around a lot of stuff with you. But now that I'm in the Bay Area and I have a car, it's a little easier. But do what you can to make small changes in your life, and you'll realize that the more you get used to it, the more you'll be able to incorporate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, of course, please comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!